I sometimes think there is no meaning to my life because I don't know about the very next moment of my life. No matter what I become or gain in my life, but one day I'll be gone. None of these things will have any impact on me after I'm gone. I don't even know whether individuality will exist or not. I can't focus on my studies, nor do I find any aim of my life because I am foreseeing that there is no meaning to this material world. Then I naturally tend to move towards spirituality. Sir, do you get such thoughts? How do you deal with it? Interesting question by Dunga Singh Chauhan. So, what you are describing is known in some quarters as nihilism, that life has no meaning, existence has no meaning. What's the point of doing whatever we do? What's the point of existence? I have never personally gone through that phase. Um, and you, so the thing is this: there is no meaning to the material world. All that I can't. The thing is this: see, every single person in the history of humanity has died, right? So death is inevitable, but that doesn't mean that we have to think about death all the time. Just as we are born, one day we die. That's how it is, and nobody is exempt from that. From that. So one day everybody is going to be gone, but it doesn't mean that our life, our existence, whatever, however long it lasts, is meaningless, right? Um, the trick is to find meaning. The trick is to find your own purpose in life. Everybody has a certain purpose. And how do you find your purpose in life? It's by looking inward, first of all, trying to understand who you really are, truly deep inside. See, every person is unique. Every person has a unique personality and character. I know for a fact that I am today at this age the same person, exact same person I was when I was 2 years old. I have acquired a whole lot of knowledge. I have acquired a whole lot of behavioral traits. I am wiser with the years. I've acquired certain maybe behavioral traits and all that, certain attitudes. But who I am deep inside is still the same as what I was when I was 2 years old. There's been no change really. So we are all something unique, and whatever is intrinsic to us never changes throughout our life. And to find our purpose in life, we have to first look inward and find out who we really are. And the problem with most people, all of us mostly, is that we never get the time to spend alone with ourselves and to introspect. We are always interacting or consuming things, consuming information, consuming entertainment, music, whatever. And the problem with today's entertainment is it imposes this attitude or this mindset of nihilism on all of us. Recently, very recently, a couple of weeks ago, less than a week ago, I went and watched this Hollywood movie, Batman, the latest Batman movie. My goodness, how depressing that movie was. Dark, nihilistic. They are glorifying depression, they're glorifying mental illness. They are showing that relationships have no meaning, the world has no meaning, your life has no meaning. Even if you may love somebody, you should not be with them, that sort of thing. So that's what Hollywood is glorifying today. And the more we consume this sort of entertainment, the more we're going to feel that way, right? The truth is that life is beautiful. Life can be beautiful. Life should be beautiful. Life can be and should be meaningful. But you will not find your meaning and purpose in life unless you spend some time alone with yourself and try to understand who you really are. And the best way to spend a useful, meaningful life and to be happy is to help others and serve society in some form, in some way. That if you do that, if you spend all your time in doing something, in creating something good or contributing something good to society in a way that makes you happy deep inside, then you will not find that your life has been meaningless when the time comes to go, right? So you have to first find what makes you happy. Everybody has something that makes them happy, and that is the meaning that you seek in life. That is the meaning you need to find in life. So everybody needs to do that, especially when you're young. When you're young, you're confused. When you're young, you are clueless. I have been there. When you are 18 years old, when you're 15 years old, when you're 20 years old, you are clueless. You may think you know lots of things, but you are clueless. Everybody goes through that phase. And sometimes you're lost. Sometimes you don't know what is the meaning in life. Sometimes you have this enormous pressure of society, right? Study for 20 years. Study 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day. You're not allowed to play sports. You're not allowed to do anything interesting. You're forced to study for hours and hours. So you don't find anything good in life. You don't find anything fulfilling in life. And once you're done with your studies, you have to go and get a job. And then you are under the pressure of the job. And your bosses and your co-workers will have all this influence on you. So you never find anything fulfilling in life. That's the problem that everybody goes through today. That's the kind of society that we have created in India today. Look at the back-breaking burden that we are placing on little kids. School, and after you're done with school, homework and expectations, exams, year after year after year. No wonder there is so much depression among kids today, right? So, what we need to do, my dear friends, is to find some time to step back, breathe, spend some time alone, discover who you really are, discover the spark of divinity inside yourself, find what really makes you happy, and pursue that. You will have pressures from society, you will have pressures from family, from your co-workers and all that, but you have the strength to rise above that. Also discover the source of that strength. And the thing is, yes, we're all going to die, but if you spend a life that is useful to others, if you help others, if you make others happy, if you contribute something good to society, then when the time comes to go, you will have left the world a better place than what it was when you came into it. So I don't think life is meaningless. I think life is beautiful. I think life is meaningful if you can help others, serve others, create something of value that others can benefit from. If you do that, you will live a meaningful life, and when the time comes, you'll say, okay, time's up, move on. So that's what I would say. I would say, be cheerful, be positive, and find your purpose in life. Find what makes you truly happy, not momentary pleasure. Momentary pleasure can be acquired through drugs, through alcohol, and whatnot. But once that temporary high goes away, you will feel worse than when you started off. What you seek is what makes you happy gradually, and over time the happiness increases, not temporary ups and downs. That is not happiness. That is just mere chemical pleasure. It's hitting the dopamine center of your brain. That's not what you want. You want something that really makes you happy in the long run, and constant happiness. So that's what you need to discover for yourself. Everybody is different. What makes each individual happy is different. But if you can discover what that is, if you can find what fulfills you and what makes you truly happy in the long run, you will have found the purpose of your life. And then your life will be spent doing something meaningful and good. That is what I can say, my dear friends. So, Dongar Singh Chauhan, I hope you do that. And please be positive. Please be optimistic. Life can be great. Life is good, and life is great. You just have to find your own path in it.